Hope this is recording. Yeah, it should be recording. Oh, we're recording. All right, so we're live. So some people asked how to get to the lesson plans. It's Wednesday. Haven't got there yet. No worries. Take your time. So you probably want to know, how do we get here? Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. So here's how we get there. We go friscoisd.org and we go to our magical website. Wait a minute, that's not where I want to go. Duh. All right, we want to go to Reedy High School. Okay. Now I had to figure this out myself. I figured they send everybody hyperlinks to it. So we'll click on the Reedy High School link. We go there. We click right here. It says information on the COVID-19 information page. Then come to the e-learning lesson plans. We go there. Then we scroll down to career and technology, and you'll find my name right there. Okay, so most of you probably found this stuff. If you haven't, there it is. Okay, and this is the list of our lessons again. Okay, you go find that. And pre-AP, I already have your quiz released that's due on Friday. If you work in advance, I don't care. That's your business. I don't mind. If you're kind of falling behind on this stuff, no worries. But just make sure all this stuff is completed by Friday. Okay, so we have a deadline due of 11:59 p.m. on Friday. Okay, so make sure you get that submitted through Canvas. If there's problems with the questions or anything, that goes for every level right here. If there's problems with the questions on the quizzes, just shoot me an email and say, hey, look, I really don't think this is the right answer. Just research it, okay? You're at home. I mean, come on. Let's. I don't need to spell it out for you here, all right? So double check your answers. Make sure there's nothing wrong with the quiz, okay? It's a great way to learn actually by analyzing the quiz. I support that 100%. There's one thing I'm really good at, it's hacking quizzes. And I can tell you that's good. So where are we at? All right, AP class. I don't have your actual quizzes released yet, so just be patient and I'll get that out to you. Advanced students, I made a mistake right here. Should have said OOP and polymorphism. And it's not letting me copy it. It's actually not letting me edit it. Oh, because I have to be in edit mode. This is probably just a view mode. So anyhow, it should let me change it. I own this thing. But anyhow, I'll change it later. Anyhow, just know on Thursday, it should be saying object-oriented programming and polymorphism on the second page of notes. And your quiz will be released probably tomorrow. Same with you, AP people. So your quiz will be released tomorrow. Hopefully tonight, but I would count on tomorrow. Let's see what else. So get that stuff in. Send me an email. That's the best form of communication. I'm not going to put a lot of stringent requirements that you have to be any place. Like say, oh, you need to log into this particular website for this certain thing at this time. I wouldn't anticipate that. However, I would anticipate with you pre-AP students, you'll be seeing some stuff come out of CodeHS because there's some online IDEs that would allow you to complete some of the assignments they have out there. We might change it up a little bit, teach a little bit about Python, okay? Change some things up, have some fun. AP students, you all are still gonna be working towards the AP exam. I would anticipate the AP exam takes place in May. Other AP exams might get pushed back, but I would anticipate AP computer science does take place in May. And the reason is one, granted, unless you have some sort of medical situation where you can't, or logistical situation where you couldn't stay for the exam, you might get a waiver to take it again at another date. I think they have some like last minute registrations. Regardless, you have a good opportunity here to actually dig into the AP material, study for this stuff. A lot of your workload has been reduced. Take it upon yourself to start studying for the exam, okay? You probably already signed up for it, so you might as well just go ahead and start getting ready for it. It's a good opportunity to get stuff prepared in advance. Now, I get it. There's a lot of stress going on, a lot of confusion. Things are here, there, and everywhere. So, if you're like, I just can't concentrate on this stuff, I get it. I wouldn't even stress out about it, okay? But the reason I say the AP exam for computer science will probably take place in May is because the AP computer science exam is actually graded online this year. Whereas the other exams are all going to be graded physically by people traveling to grading locations to actually grade the exams, whereas AP Computer Science will be done virtually. Okay, so with that said, all the travel restrictions and convention centers and the scenarios where we can't have large groups of people congregating together at one time, that's going to put a huge hurdle in front of all those other exams, whereas AP Computer Science, we're virtual, so we'll be able to just grade it from our computer, kind of like me sitting here talking from my computer right now. So anyhow, I would anticipate that happening. Also, you should anticipate you'll get some programming lessons, so make sure you get ready for that. And AP Computer Science, you will be in Code HS also. I'll send out the links and make a little mini assignment for you getting into Code HS and start making it happen. Okay, Advanced Computer Science. Y'all are advanced. I'm not too worried about you all with having access to program. You've made it this far. You're power users, so you probably have access to a machine that you can code in. So we'll get some lessons out there so you can follow along, have some fun. It's a good distraction. Maybe we'll throw out a Unity tutorial. I bought some Unity tutorials from Udemy, so I might go through and regurgitate those lessons out to you. Oh, that sounds horrible, regurgitate. Maybe I'll reprocess those lessons. Yeah, reprocess. We don't regurgitate. We're not a bunch of filthy birds barfing up worms, feeding our babies, right? Okay, that's for science teachers, not computer science teachers. We reprocess. Anywho, so hope everybody's having fun out there. I've been jogging around the neighborhood yesterday. Saw a lot of kids out there playing, having fun, getting outside, get some exercise. Find a way, get some exercise somehow, some way. It's good for your brain, so make sure you do that. It's going to help you keep yourself emotionally stable, keep some homeostasis within your systems. Helps boost your immune system if you don't exercise too much. Make sure you eat healthy, within the guidelines that your parents have put forth to you. Just be smart, pay attention to the news. There's all sorts of great information out there on how to keep yourself safe and healthy during these crazy times right now. Today, since we're here, I also have a little story time every day. So today I went to Sam's. Bought a bunch of stuff. Okay, super cool. And I bought actually 10 pounds of Velveeta cheese. Now, I don't normally eat Velveeta cheese, but I thought, well, heck, Velveeta cheese, it can survive anything. And there's actually a story about that. So when the big hurricane, I can't remember what we'll call it Hurricane Patton. That's not its name, that's what we'll call it. And when Hurricane Patton hit Houston a couple of years ago and flooded the whole city in the Beaumont area, there's that hurricane that just sat over the city and just basically dumped in millions of gallons of water on top of the town. I mean, just imagine the storm that came through last night, just sitting above Frisco, just dumping water on top of this area. And in less than 24 hours, there's 8 feet of water in your house. Okay, that's what these people really had to deal with. And they were in areas that did not historically have flooding take place. Okay, so there was like no written history of flooding ever taking place in a lot of these locations. And just boom, out of nowhere, bam, 8 feet of water. Okay, I mean, houses were destroyed. It was like a nightmare driving down there because I went to go help out a lot of families that got stuck. They needed their houses, reprocessed. So that way you could go back in and start rebuilding, because if they didn't go through and knock out all the drywall and other things, that all the boards, or the sticks as they call them, would start to rot. And basically the house would have to be destroyed. So you can save houses after a major flood if you get in there and get all the water out and all the moisture by letting it breathe. Let that wood reprocess all that moisture out. It's been embedded into the wood fibers and stuff. But anyhow, so when I was down there demoing one of the houses, I went through the kitchen and everything. I mean, just imagine your kitchen just filled up with water. You're not there, and then you can't come back. All the raw sewage and all that kind of stuff. Like, you got E. coli, huge exposure to flesh-eating bacteria and other things. I mean, this is everywhere. It just smelled like raw sewage. It was horrible. We had to wear ventilators and gas masks and all sorts of stuff. And so when I was going through the kitchen cleaning stuff out, I mean, everything's just destroyed. But when I was cleaning out some of the drawers, I found one thing that was still intact out of everything. And it was a block of Velveeta cheese that was still wrapped up in that magical little metal wrapper thingy that they put on there, like airtight, still intact. I mean, it looked brand new. The cardboard box was obviously destroyed, but that magical square of Velveeta was all right there, just ready to be eaten up. So I opened it up. And I thought, I wonder if it's still good. And I decided to reach down and not take a bite, because I thought, I don't want to die from some sort of flesh-eating bacteria getting in my system, because I'm curious about Velveeta. But it looked just brand new. All right. So long story short, Velveeta, I'm willing to bet it's going to still be here when at the end of the world. So if you like Velveeta cheese, I recommend getting some. So anyhow, y'all stay smart, stay safe, pay attention to things. Just pay attention, okay? Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, read the news, just remember knowledge is how we can get through tough times. If you need anything, shoot me an email. If you got grades missing, shoot me an email. I'll get those all updated tomorrow. If you're missing an FRQ from an exam or something for the AP classes, just don't worry about it right now. Just worry about these little lessons. I'll get your grades updated and we'll go forward. Okay, so be happy, be smart, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep reading the news, but don't read it too much or it'll put you in a mental funk. So, all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.